Hello guys, welcome back to the channel. Sorry it's been a while since I made a video. Been busy. I was on a business trip in Minnesota, so but I'm back now, so wanted to give you some updates. I just fed those birds and turned the lights on. So I got this thing going here. It should come on pretty soon, but and then I've got my little timer here, or thermostat for the fan. Here we go. That's much better. Okay. So I want to give you some updates here. I got a couple birds that was sent to me by Rich on Loft. By Mr. Rich, a new friend of mine. He's a good guy, and he's trusted me enough to send me two of his birds to race here, and to get them settled here, and hopefully makes it to the races. So I've got him in my breeding section for now, but that's okay because it's the same view that my racing team gets. As you can see, when you look out the aviary here, it's the same thing, and on that side is my racing team. So but I figure I'd get them settled first, and maybe in a couple weeks I'll transfer them over to the racing section, and hopefully they don't get lost or anything. But they're young enough that I don't think they're wing strong yet, so judging by how they look and stuff, it's this guy, the checkered one, the blue check, and then the blue bar here. So as you can see, they have a different ring color, but they are 2022 birds. So, but yeah, so very nice looking birds. I can't remember where he said it's the bloodline. I think he said was it Jack Borak? The name sounds familiar. I almost want to say he's from Minnesota, but I'm not 100% sure. Anyways, so two birds from Mr. Rich, from the Rich on Loft, out of Spring Hill, Tennessee. So, thank you, Rich, for trusting me with these birds. I'm gonna do my best to get them to the races. So anyways, so that's that. Some updates. I'm almost done with the breeding. It's kind of behind because I was building this loft, but I got two birds here, so that's 2, 4. Those are eggs yet, but let's just say 4, 6. I know you're not supposed to count chicks before it's hatched, but so 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. They're sitting on eggs, and then 11, 12. So 12 here, and I believe there's 12 in the other section too, so that gives me 24 extra birds. I want to get to 80 total. So it's 2 youngsters there. There's 2 there, 4. Let's call it 6 because the dad's sitting on 2 eggs. 8, 10, 12. Okay, good. 14, 16, and then 18, and then my class birds, 20. So that's perfect. So I will end it at that once these eggs hatch, and anything else that pop out from now until then, we're gonna have to just chuck it. And then I'm gonna start separating the hens and the cockbirds. Tomorrow I'm gonna make a video, kind of my daily routine, because some of you guys been asking and stuff like that. And these guys are still hungry, but I want to keep them hungry. It's tempting to feed them because it's but you don't want to overfeed them because they don't listen to you if you overfeed them. So Anyways, we got this nice, my two additions here that I just transferred not too long ago. That white grizzle, how pretty that is, and then the mealy or red check or red bar or whatever, brown bar, whatever you call it. Those are nice looking. So, anyways, here you guys can see my team so far here. Sorry, the floor is kind of dirty. Yeah, they're looking really good. So these guys are super tamed. Come on. No, I have high hopes for this guy because his dad won the 250 or 275 mile race last year, way across Georgia. So, but look at that, that mealy there. It's got a really short beak. So I don't know what that's all about. I don't know if it's a deformity or what, but I don't know. Maybe you guys can comment on that. Pretty short beak. Well, it's nice and it flies well, so we'll see. Alright guys, let's see what else did I want to do. I got a ton of grizzles this year from, there's the dad, the blue bar, and then the mom is a grizzle right there. Gosh, yeah, I think that's all I wanted to do this year, or not this year, for this video. As you can see, I'm running low on bands. There's about, I don't know, 17 there, and then there's another 10 there. So I think that should do it for the season, for breeding anyways. I can't wait, to be honest with you, because I'm getting tired of, it's a lot of work to breed all these birds. So, oh, I know what I was gonna do. Hang on a second, I'm gonna pause the video. All right, let's walk around my, this used to be my breeding loft, but it's not my workshop. Sorry about the mess. All right, I want to give you some updates here. Look what we got back. Our old trailer. So we finally have our own trailer for the club. This was sort of a shared thing. Long story on this, but a lot of drama around this trailer. So, but I'm not gonna get into it. But a few of us kind of pooled our money and bought the trailer out from the other club, and now we have our own trailer, which is great. So we're still planning on flying with the North Florida Combine if that all works out. But if that doesn't work out, then at least we have our own trailer. We can do our own races. There's pros and cons around that, especially now with the gas price being so high. So, there's strength in numbers. Makes it cheaper for everybody. If you're in business or in management, you know the term economy of scales, right? Or economy of scale. The more you have, the cheaper it gets. So yeah. Anyways, just want to give you some update there. I mean, it's kind of falling apart a little bit, but all cosmetic. Everything else got good bones, so we can work with it. So we got 32 crates. So by my calculation, if you put 25 birds in each, I think you can hold 800 birds. So, all right. Anyways, I just want to give you some updates there. That's exciting news that we got our own trailer, and so we can do whatever we want if needed. All right, guys. So I'm back. So as I was saying, I'm reshuffling birds right now. I just actually moved one bird here It was the only bird. It was the only baby, but it's right there. So this hen, which is she's pretty mild. She gets to be a foster mom. So there's 3 babies in there. So hopefully, I mean, I've done this before. You know, moving them around like that. So I think it should be fine. They're about the same size, anyways. So you know, not really no difference. Anyways, so now that that's off, that's no longer the bird parents' responsibilities. I went ahead and moved the cock bird right there in this section, sprayed them down with lice and tick stuff. This is what I'm using now. I found this bottle that I had for a while, so I guess it works pretty good. We'll try it again. But I don't know. That's right there. So I got the cockbird in here. Like I said, any eggs that shows up now, it's gonna be tossed and, you know, wait for the babies to get big and then weaned off, and then we'll separate the parents. So I just want to get at least, I'm breeding for my wife as well, so I want to get at least 80 birds total, and then 40 for her, 40 for myself, and that should be good enough. I was gonna do 100, 50 each, but I didn't want to be unfair for, you know, to the rest of the club members either, because, you know, some of them are only probably breeding 60, 70, and, you know, I didn't want to have the unfair advantage of, you know, having 100. So I think that's a lot greater pull for me. I mean, that's debatable, but I just think, you know, when you have 100 birds up there versus 50 or whatever for the others, you know, that you have an advantage. You know, it's just probability theory, right? So I don't know, just a theory. You can tell me if I'm wrong, by the way. That's just my theory. So anyways, we got Ricardo up there. He's been separated. His baby died. I don't know why. Maybe it's from snakes or whatever. After this breeding season, I'm gonna really inspect the other loft and see what the heck's going on there, because I think snakes are still able to get in there, but I don't know. I boarded everything up, and every once in a while I see dead babies, and you know, and that never really happens to me where a baby just dies for whatever reason, because, you know, these guys are fed well, they're medicated, and, you know, I take good care of them. So I've never had a baby die just for whatever reason. And the one that I found dead the last time, you know, his head and neck is like covered in mucus and stuff. I don't know if that's just mucus from, you know, when something dies, it, you know, all the fluid comes out, right? Because there's no control. But I don't think that's the case. I think it's, you know, the snake trying to swallow it, but, you know, it couldn't because it's too big, so it ends up suffocating it instead. So anyways, lots of theories, but I put a camera in there, so this just now, so I can see what's going on in there. I really should invest in more cameras. 2 birds that I'm shipping out tomorrow. I'll show you here. I had someone who was interested in my pure Alphonse class, so I got those 2 babies over there. They're totally weaned off. That one and that one. I'll do a close-up. 2 blue bars. 100% Alphonse class. Parents are direct from Alphonse, so that I'll be shipping that tomorrow to. Guys, I can't remember where. I'll figure it out. So they don't end up in someone's house and be like, hey, what am I gonna do with all these pigeons? Yeah, maybe I get a fancier out of it, right? But yeah, I'll figure it out. Okay, well that's all the updates I wanna give you guys, and good luck with the breeding, whatever's left of it, and the racing season, the training, and all that. So, God bless, and we'll see you later in the next video.